Okay, here's another type of two-step equation that most of my students have problems with. We'll just call this part 2. It says x divided by 8 minus 6 equals negative 5. Well, again, I want to start on the side of the equation with my variable. And I'm going to undo all adding and subtracting first. Since it says minus 6, the opposite of that would be adding 6. So I'm going to add 6 to both sides. Over here I'm left with x minus 8. This goes away. Equals negative 5 plus 6 is a positive 1. Now to get rid of my 8, my equation says x divided by 8. Well, I know I have to do the opposite to get rid of it. So the opposite of dividing by 8 would be to multiply by 8. And if I multiply this side by 8, then I have to multiply the other side of the equal sign by 8 as well. If I multiply 8 and divide by 8, that pretty much cancels each other out, and I'm left with just x over here. And 8 times 1 is 8. Now, again, it doesn't really matter what side of the equal sign we're on. We can have 10 equals negative 5 plus x over 2. Again, now that my variable is on this side of the equal sign, I'm going to start over here. I do have a minus 5x or negative 5x, so the opposite of subtracting 5 or negative 5 is positive or plus 5. And if I'm adding 5 on this side of the equal sign, then I must add 5 on the other side of the equal sign, and I get 15 equals a positive x over 2. Remember, these pluses and minuses are also looked at as positive and negative as well. In algebra, you have to be able to interchange those. And the opposite of dividing by 2 would be multiplying by 2. So I have to multiply both sides by 2. And I get 30 equals x, or x equals 30. Whichever way is still the same. And that should do it for your two-step equations.